Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a August favorites. August has come and August has gone. But let's, dive on into the things that I've been liking this month. No particular order, but one item that I have been loving setting my under eye powder is this Iman luxury translucent powder, and this is in sand light medium. And excuse me if I'm always looking that way. My window is right there and people walk right in front of it, so it's kind of awkward. But this is what it looks like, and it's translucent with a hint of like a creamy yellow. But I really like this, and I'm thinking of getting the darker color for my face. Love. Been loving this for the month of August. Something that I also kind of like use as like a setting powder, but kind of like a highlight, is the Hourglass Ambient palette. And it's this one. I think I can only use this as a highlight. I mean, not a highlight, but a setting powder slash highlight in the summer. But I have been reaching for this a lot. This is, I kind of mix these two every once in a while to make a highlight. But for the most part, I've been using this one, which is the Radiant Light. Or no, Dim Light. I don't know if these are corresponding with the right names. So I'm going completely out of order in regards to the way you put makeup on your face. But the next face products that I have been loving for the month of August is this Loreal Paris Runway Limited Edition blush that I just recently found, like the beginning part of August. And when I first started getting into makeup, I think these are around the tail end of this coming out, and I really wanted this in the other 4 colors and I couldn't find them anywhere. So I was just shopping somewhere. This is a store called Marks. I don't know if it is anywhere outside of Ohio, but I stumbled into it and I saw this huge display of a whole bunch of these blushes. So I got 3 colors out of the 4. And they were $2.50 each. So, but the one I've been reaching for the most is this kind of mauve pinkish color, and it's the one that's called the Queen's Blush. They're super blendable and pigmented, and I was happy that I found them. The next face product that I've been reaching for is my Nars Blaming on Nars palette. I have been reaching for the bronzer Casino, and I have been reaching for this blush, which is called Daydream. This one, because it's more of like a mauve pink, whereas this one's more of a bright pink. So, been loving that for the month of August. And I actually got that, I think, at the end of July, whenever they had the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Alright, so the foundation that I have been reaching for the most this month, it's been 2 of them, but I think this one I've been reaching for the most, is the Loreal Infallible, and my color is in 111 Soft Sable. And I do have to be careful what primers I put with this, because it's a matte, sort of matte formula. If you put a matte primer underneath, it kind of just doesn't really go too well with each other. So I've been mixing these two, Baby Skin and the NYX Angel Veil primer. Been mixing these two, which this on a normal basis I can't really wear because I'm oily, and I think sometimes it makes me even oilier. But I think this kind of likes a base that has a little slip to go onto. So these two together have been working well with this. I am going to try these two together along with this, which this is the Number 7, Boot 7, Beautifully Matte Makeup Base. This and this alone, no go. Do not work well together. Yeah, disaster. But I'm gonna try these two together to see if they work, because I really like this primer. It keeps me matte, and it keeps me matte. It does the job. So the eyeshadows that I have been kind of digging into a lot this month has not been a whole lot, but I've been tearing up this Iman palette, tearing it up. Certain colors in particular, I love. Caramel is my transition color. Like, love it. I probably can see myself buying that in the single pan, even though I think the single pan is outrageously expensive. Just me saying. And I've been loving Sienna to deepen up my crease, and deep brown to add more depth and to add more smokiness to the eye. Those three, along with any other color, like, have been my combination for my everyday makeup looks. So getting some good use out of this, which I like. Other things that I have been liking, which I pair with those three colors I just mentioned, are my Bare Minerals loose pigment eyeshadows. I can honestly say when I got these, I was excited about it, but I never really dipped into it, dived in it until now, which is sad. It's almost a year later that I've actually picked these up and actually have started putting them to use. They're super pigmented. A little goes a long way. Pretty colors. Like, I'm telling you, pretty colors. You know, they're not matte. They're all pretty much, because I had got a set. It was this set, the Christmas set, that had 12 in it, I think, or 10. I don't know. But just in general, I've been loving the color Bare Skin, which I'm gonna swatch it for you. It's the only one I'm gonna swatch too. But this is Bare Skin. I can't really, tip it over for you, but it's like a mauve pink, and it's so pretty. I don't even know if you can see it, but that's just like a little tab, and it's not even, the camera's not doing it any justice because it's so pretty and so pigmented. And all you gotta do is tap your brush in, tap off the excess, and dab it on your eye, and you're good to go. And I see why, like, the loose shadows may be good for people who have aged eyelids and aged skin, because you're not tugging and pulling on your eye even more than what you would do with a paint shadow. And then this one is Vanilla Sugar, which is kind of like a peachy color. Ooh, this one I got a little too much. They can get messy. There's the potential of getting messy if you are that person who, is messy, but there's that. And it's kind of a peachy color, but of course the lights and stuff kind of, kind of wash out the color. So those I have been dipping into more than ever, and I'm excited to see if there's going to be any newer colors this Christmas, because I will get it, because I can't believe I waited almost a year to actually play in those. I love them. I love them. Next thing I'm going to mention is this Universal Brow Pencil from It Cosmetics. So I got this as a gift with purchase when I bought my eyeshadow, Naturally Beautiful Natural. Got this as a gift for purchase, and the color of mine's all used up, but you twist the eyebrow color on that end, and then on this end comes with a spoolie. When I first got this, I was just beginning to get into doing my eyebrows because it's still taking me time to learn how to do my eyebrows. I did not like it. It wasn't smooth. It was grayish. I just didn't think it would flow with me. I started whipping this bad boy out like the beginning of summer. And kid you not, I fell in love. And in love to the point that I used it all up in the month of August. And I'm sad, and this will be on my wish list for whenever I get some extra money in Ulta. That's just their 20% off sale. But I really, really love this. Now the lip products, there are 4 of them. I'll name these 2 together. There are 2 colors from the Maybelline line. They were limited edition, and I had also got them from Marks for $1.99 each. One color was Tangy Tulip, which is the color I have on my lips, and the other one is called Cabernet Cabaret. They had a whole bunch of limited edition lipsticks, lip glosses like these, and something else. So, and all for like $1.99, 99 cents. They had a whole bunch of discounted stuff or discontinued stuff from Milani too. So I got these 2 lipsticks and I like them. They're, you know, sheer color, but they're buildable. Like this one's kind of like a burnt orange. And then this one is a berry. So there is some difference between this and like the Vivid's line, because these are more sheer, but they're buildable. So really been loving these 2. And last 2 lip products is this Maybelline lip gloss. What are these called? I've had this for a while, but this one is an amber something, glistening amber. And I mentioned this before, but this is like probably one of my favorite lip glosses. I mean, the camera isn't doing it justice, but if you're that type of person that just sometimes wants to throw on a lip gloss with no color, not much color, but it got like a hint of shimmer in it and a hint of like a little move more towards kind of like a goldish brown color. Horrible description, but this is a good neutral lip gloss to top on stuff and to wear by itself. So, and I've had it for a long time and lots of product of it left. And then this Tarte lipstick, it's an etheral pink. It was limited edition, still probably can be found somewhere. It's kind of like a nude pink, very like creamy everyday lipstick, not neutral pink, and I think it can be worn on many skin tones, worn with many skin tones. So that is it for my beauty products that I have been loving for the month of August. There's one thing I want to mention that I don't have with me, and it's a book called Living Well While Spending Less. I read the book. I rented it from the library trying to save money. The author is a lady who is a self-proclaimed shopaholic, and she goes through explaining where it began, the process began. She goes through how it potentially could have like damaged her marriage and ways that she got around, you know, spending so much money, or just even being content with what you have, being content with, you know, your situation, and not always wanting more, to filling a void. And then that void's filled for a second, and then you want more to fill the void again. So it's a pretty good book, and then towards the end she gives you tips on saving money and you know, always shopping for groceries that are on sale, and typically sales go every 6 weeks. So say the box of cereal is on sale now, 6 weeks later, that box of cereal will be on sale again. So if you have coupons to go along with that sale, perfect. And basically she's saying stack up on that item enough for 6 weeks, and in the end you'll find after a good, you know, smooth rotation of, or, you know, trial of this, you'll find yourself spending less money in groceries. So she gives good advice. She has a website. I don't know her name, and I might pop it up in the screen once I find it. But she has a website on tips on saving money, on couponing, on decluttering your house, on being content, everything. So that is one thing I had dived in July and continue to dive in August. And it's for those, you know, sometimes you get caught up in spending stuff, and you get caught up of feeling your 5-minute self gratification of, you know, buying something, and you kind of just need to sit back and chill and enjoy the stuff that you have. So it was a good read. It's a good book. So if you get the opportunity, you know, look at the books, Living Well While Spending Less, and give it a chance to read. I think it was a pretty good book. But and then one more thing, Virgo, has nothing to do with my August favorites, but I went on a no buy for beauty products in the month of August, and I was doing grand well. I mean, I even passed up a 20% coupon for Ulta, you know, for their higher end products, which that was one of the hardest things to do. It's just, I had no idea why it was hard. It was hard. But until I ran into Marks, and oh, let me grab, it's not, you know, nothing big or grand, but this just tells you how much a problem sometimes you find yourself filling up voids. And I saw all the Loreal and Maybelline and Milani Limited Edition stuff marked down crazy cheap, like these Power Lip Moisturizing Gloss Stains. They had a lot of these, so I got 2 of these. These were only 99 cents. That's actually a deal. But I broke my willpower to not spend money in August for makeup. Like, I bought 3 of the Runway blushes, which, you know, I had been looking for a while. I bought 2 of these lipsticks, 2 of these lip stains. So, the moral of the story: are you buying stuff because you really, really want it? Are you buying stuff because you're filling a void? Whatever. I had to bring myself back down a notch. I'm back down, back on the no buy. I am hoping to go through the whole month of September of buying no beauty products. She does mention in her book taking in, you know, maybe going a month without buying anything extra outside of the necessities that you need for your household. Like, no, you know, going out to eat, no entertainment, which is hard for some people because they like to do that. No beauty products, no clothes, no stuff for the house for a whole month, just to clear your head and save money. But I'm doing a no beauty buy for the month of September. It is going on the 2nd week of September. I haven't bought anything yet. I don't plan to. I know that the Christmas stuff is about to start taking place, and I'm gonna try to hold out until October to buy some of the things that I want. But this year I'm not going crazy like I did last year. Last year I went crazy, and you see I'm just not using some of my products that I bought the holiday season last year. Anyways, thank you for listening to my rant. It was kind of like a rant, but kind of like a go read that book kind of thing. So I will see you guys in the month of, well, it's the month of October, but it will be September favorites, and I'll give you an update if I lasted the whole month without buying any beauty products. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.